welcome. My name is Katarina, and it is a pleasure to practice yoga with you today. This is a full body yoga flow, a full body opening stretch. It's beginner friendly, and we'll get into all of those tight spaces in the body. If you enjoy this, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I have other sound healing, meditation, yoga nidra videos. Otherwise, find your way to your mat and let's begin. Enjoy. Swinging the feet out to the side, getting ready to come onto all fours, coming into tabletop position. Once you get there, spreading your fingers wide, taking your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips, and start to move through your cat-cows. Inhale, find the arch. Exhale, dome. Inhale, arching crown of the head and hips toward the sky, belly drops. Exhale, dome. Drawing the navel toward the spine, chin toward the chest, tucking the pelvis gently. Continuing with your own breath, moving through the cycle of movement. And either continuing or finding any free movement, maybe shifting your hips from side to side, shifting the weight forward, opening up the wrist. You can even walk the hands in different directions. Before slowly coming back to a neutral spine, then walking hands out slightly, setting up for downward facing dog at Mukha Svanasana, tuck toes under, coming onto the toes, bending one knee then the other, opening up the back body, the hips, breathing here, walking your dog. Before settling into stillness, you can have a bend in the knees. Sorry, there are lots of ants here. You can have a bend in the knees as you send your sits bones up toward the sky, pressing through the hands, extending through the arms, melting your heart toward your thighs. And maybe from here, keeping the length through your spine, you're able to let the heels descend toward the earth. One more breath. And then taking tiny steps toward the top of the mat, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a bend in the knees, take opposite elbows. Let yourself just drape. And then release those elbows and roll up one vertebrae at a time, starting from the base of the spine all the way up toward the crown of the head. The head comes up last. Tadasana. In my Tadasana, my abdomen is engaged, my tail draws down, palms face forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, leading from the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back and plank. Long line of energy, hips to heart. Pressing through the hands, and then lower all the way down onto the belly. Gotta shift back slightly. Send your forearms out in front, coming into Sphinx. Press through the hands, lift through the sternum. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Once more. Take the hands to frame the hips. Inhale, roll up, tucking the triceps and elbows in toward the body. Maybe lift the hands off of the earth. Take your gaze forward, pressing the tops of the feet into the earth. Inhale big. Exhale, soften. Press the hands into the earth, tuck toes under, hips toward the sky, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pressing hands into the earth. Inhale, right heel up toward the sky. Three-legged dog. Bend that knee, stack hips, take some gentle circles, opening up the hip crease. Going in both directions. And then inhale that leg long. Exhale, step that foot forward between your hands. Plant the left hand on the earth. I like to come onto fingertips. And inhale, right arm open toward the sky. Simple twist. One more breath. Exhale, release that hand. Back knee touches down on the earth. Inhale, arms overhead, Anjaneyasana, lifting through the heart. Softening through the hips. Perhaps take your palms together overhead, bend the elbows, and press the back of your head into your forearms, lifting the heart, the sternum, softening the pelvis, finding length through the torso. One more breath. And gently release those hands down to frame your front foot. Step both feet forward toward the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up all the way. Reaching through the fingertips at the top. Exhale, open the heart, cactus arms. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, bend the knees, step back into plank. One long line of energy. And slowly lower down. Press into the hands, maybe coming up into a bigger cobra, Bhujangasana. Still hugging the triceps and elbows in toward the body. If this doesn't work, you can be in baby cobra. Shoulders are heavy away from the ears. One more breath. And tucking toes under, hips toward the sky. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left heel up toward the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, take some circles, opening the hips. Both directions. And inhale that leg long. Exhale, step that foot forward between your hands. Coming onto the right hand, fingertips or block. Inhale, left arm open toward the sky, simple twist. One more breath. And release that hand, come down onto the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms overhead. Lifting through the heart, grounding. Hands together, bend into the elbows, press the back of the head into the forearms. One more breath. And release the hands to frame the front foot. Lift the back knee, step both feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, ground down through the feet, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, bend elbows, cactus, lifting through the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, palms come together down to heart center. Pouring your weight into your right foot, finding some balance here before stepping your left foot back in space. Arms rise up overhead, high crescent. Inhale, reach the fingertips. Exhale, soften through the hips. Breathing here. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, twisting around the waist. Take the outside of your left tricep onto your knee. Twisting over toward the right side. Breathe. And coming back to center, arms up overhead. Open up, warrior two. Back foot is 90 degrees, bend into your front knee, and take your gaze over the right fingertips. Breathing and settling. And reverse your warrior, back hand to back thigh, open up through the right arm. Before coming back, straightening out the front leg, reaching forward the right fingertips, reach, 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 before revolving into triangle. Trikonasana. Breathing here. Hand can be up the leg here, or hand can be on a block. One more breath. And then bending into the knee, cartwheeling hands down to frame your front foot, stepping forward into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Ground down, reaching up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Pouring your weight into the left foot. Find your balance and step your right foot back. Inhale, arms overhead, high crescent. Hands come down to heart center, twisting from the waist, twist over toward the left side. Hook the tricep on the knee. Twisting. Breathing here. And then releasing arms back overhead. Opening up into warrior two, back foot, 90 degrees, bend into your front knee. Take your gaze over the left fingertips, crown of the head down to your tail, one straight long line. And reverse your warrior, back hand to back thigh. And coming back through warrior two, straightening out the leg, setting up for Trikonasana triangle, either hand on a block alongside your leg, or maybe fingertips touch the earth. Breathing here. One more breath. Before bending into the front knee, hands come down, cartwheeling, frame that front foot, step both feet forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, walk your hands over toward the left side of your mat, coming into a wide straddle. Slightly pigeon-toed, toes in, heels wide, and fold. Crown of the head reaching toward the earth. Inhale. Exhale. And then walking hands back underneath your shoulders and bending into one knee, then the other, keeping your feet as they are. Plant the right hand underneath your heart. Inhale, left up toward the sky, twisting around the axis point. One breath. And release. Left hand underneath the heart, right up toward the sky. Twisting, twisting, twisting. One more breath. And release. Walk hands back toward the top of the mat, framing your front foot. And step back, coming onto all fours. Bring your knees wide, big toes come to touch. Sit back onto your heels, child's pose.
Extending through the arms, gently lifting the armpits. Breathing here. One more breath. And then slowly rising up. I invite you to continue practicing with me. I will link a Yin Yoga if you want to finish off your practice with something a little bit more relaxing, or you can go about the rest of your day and have a beautiful rest of your day. Blessings. I have other videos on my channel with yoga, sound healing, meditation, yoga nidra. Check it out. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. It helps me continue providing free content. Thank you. Blessings. Namaste.